Good morning, good morning. Can you believe it? The year is almost over. It is December 22nd today. We're going to see some subtle changes over the next 24 hours, and then eventually we're going to be cranking up Mother Nature's thermostat near historic levels, depending on the day. This right here, we're seeing areas of clouds that are going to move back in for the latter part of the day, so we will start to cloud things up as we continue through the afternoon, certainly by the evening. Temperatures reaching the lower to the mid-50s today, so a nice mix of cloud and sunshine first, and should be a lighter wind overall. It did start to get a little bit breezier on the back side of this thing. However, tomorrow is a different case and scenario. As we have this front that's starting to wedge in close to the area, we're going to have a strong drive of winds out of the southwest. So we're talking about winds rocking and rolling, gusts up to 30 plus miles per hour. So it might be another inflatable alert for tomorrow. We'll get to that more during the 5 o'clock hour. But tomorrow's forecast, all in all, just going to be a windy day, a warmer day with temperatures in the lower to the mid 60s. And then boom, we're talking about that big time warm up right around Christmas Eve. So here's how things are going down over the next 24 hours. We have this warm front that's starting to wedge in. So it's underneath here that we're going to start the blowtorch effect that's going to be cranking up those temperatures. There's the slightest chance that you might have a sprinkle by tomorrow, but I think that's pretty much it. Better chance of maybe a very little light rain right along the Tennessee border, but not really looking at any snow accumulating up there for the short term. And then we start off cloudy for your Tuesday before we get more sunshine on the back end. Averaging out December 24th, the 25th, and the 26th. I took our highs and our lows in our forecast, and it's going to be an average of 61 degrees. That would actually be the second warmest for this 3 days in history. So one of the warmest either side of Christmas holidays that we've ever had in Charlotte history, and that dates back to 1878. Record keeping officially began on October 1878. So the warmest Christmas of all time was 77 degrees back in 1955. We're going to be very close to the number 2 spot, and the last time we did that was fairly recently, 11 years ago in 2015. And each day I've been forecasting, I worked through the weekend, I swear we're adding 1 degree to our high temperature, so it gets warmer and warmer and warmer. So this Christmas, this Thursday, the day after, do not look to be record breaking, but Christmas Eve we'll have a shot at tying this one. Each day has a different high temperature record, and then Saturday has the best shot. That record, 72 degrees, could be smashed. 75 looks to be the warmest day that we have of the week. So looking at the long term, I still think we're going to see a little bit of a cool down before we start to bring things back up heading into the new year. But the short term 7-day forecast brought to you by the Jerry Hunt Super Center, looking great. Today stands out from all the rest in the colder direction, the 60s, and then other than that, dominant by the 70s. This is actually a forecast that seems almost more appropriate for October, not for the Christmas season, but enjoy the warm up. Oh, also want to point out one thing. Last home game for the Panthers is on Sunday. Way to get that W.